So I am still new to YouTube. I've only been doing it just over a year. Long form content kind of coming up to a year in a couple of months, I think. I think it's sometime around July that it's been a year for long form. Either way, I am still working out what people prefer to see, what works for me, what content I love to do more. But one of the things that I have noticed is that you guys love Mikayla Nogueira content. It's been a week, so what does that mean? That's right, it means there's about 3 million posts of Michaela's to go through, so let's go. Just very quickly, in my last video, I spoke about how Michaela's in a new relationship with Dylan, I believe his name is. I don't actually know his name, I can't find like confirmation of his name for some reason. His face is out there, but his name is kinda, it could be Dylan, it could be Gilbert. I shared my thoughts in that video. I genuinely think she has rushed into this relationship after not long being divorced. I personally don't think that's a good move, but everyone is different. Following that, there were a lot of posts from her Portugal trip that she did. I don't know if she was with her boyfriend on that trip or not, but I can't help but think, is this just part of her marketing tactics yet again? Because already she's teasing this new product from POV Beauty. I think it's called Chill It, and it is a moisturiser. And I don't really want to be sceptical when it comes to like relationships. I want to be happy for her, but I just think the timing's a bit too much of a coincidence. Every time something major happens with Michaela, there always seems to be a product release that follows. And it can't just be a coincidence. I mean, it could, but it'd be very strange. Now, she might have been in this relationship quite a while before she's, you know, let the internet know. Part of me thinks that's not true because she is very, like me, can't hold her own urine. I don't know if that's a common phrase, actually, in other parts of the world, so that basically means you can't keep information to yourself, you've got to tell somebody. Probably why I have a YouTube channel, because I just can't. So with all that being said, let's look at her new videos. I know that's what you're here for. This first one is from a week ago.
I really need you to listen to me right now. Because when I tell you that this is about to be the only moisturizer that you use all summer long, no bullshit. Introducing Chill It. Chill It is the product missing in your routine. First of all, the ingredient breakdown of this moisturizer is insane. Squalene, glycerin, panthenol, hyaluronic acid, peptides, apple extract, niacinamide, resveratrol, ceramides.
She's just saying words at this point. She's just saying ingredients.
Fermented ginseng, potato, aglae, rice, soybean. Chill It is a plumping water
Potato, did I hear?
gel. And I know what you're thinking, Michaela, what is the difference between Chill It and Whip It? Well, they are completely different. This is the breakdown. You can pause to read, but Chill It is a completely weightless water gel. It is best for those with oily to normal skin, but I have dry skin and I still love this in the summer because of how hot it gets and because I like a really lightweight moisturizer. It is refreshing, it is chilling on the skin, it feels so cool. If you get a sunburn, oh my god, it feels amazing on top to ease it. Another way you can look at it is Chill It is amazing for the daytime and Whip It is that richer nighttime moisturizer. It's really a preference, it's up to you, it's based on your skin type, your skin needs. I personally use both. I've been working on Chill It for 2 years. From many different lab samples to even completely different packaging, I perfected it. This jack is literally 2 years old. This is what Chill It, you can see why I changed the fucking packaging. I literally wanted it to be twins with Whip It, and you just saw firsthand why that didn't work. Packaging that is in is perfect for the formula because this is very weightless, okay? It is undetectable.
She said 2 years just a minute ago. She's been working on it for 2 years. I don't believe that. Straight away, don't believe that.
Just as I do with every product in the POV line, it is designed to work beautifully underneath your makeup. From the moment this touches your skin, it feels cold on the skin. It feels so good. It is extremely refreshing. Those who have acne,
do you know what else feels cold on your skin? Moisturiser that's been in the fridge.
prone skin are gonna absolutely love this product. And if you have large pores, texture, and oily skin, this is also for you. You can see, obviously, it still leaves that signature glow, and it's stunning, but it's gonna control the oil, and it's gonna really look beautiful underneath makeup. Everything's just gonna melt on top of this, leaves the skin so radiant. Any oil on my skin has been fully absorbed. And most importantly, this is not going to pill with your makeup. You can use as little or as much as you want of this. It's gonna plump the skin, it is gonna quench the thirst, makeup is gonna lay down smoother. Look at how pretty this makes the skin look. And in a clinical study, Chill It showed to improve hydration in 100% of participants. Not only immediately, but over time. And 100% of participants
like many other products,
agreed that it feels completely weightless on the skin. Face feels so cold right now, and that's what I really wanted it to do. It's soothing, it's chilling. That's the name Chill It. It's 1000% gonna be permanently in your summer routine. Chill It is launching this Wednesday, April 22nd, and I'll be going live on TikTok to celebrate the launch. I'm so excited for you to experience Chill It.
So naturally, Michaela naturally anyway, these promotion posts for Chill It are strategically placed throughout her TikTok content. And I say strategically because before and after promotional videos, she is posting videos that we know her well for, meaning highly clickbaity, highly rage baity, some might say. Oh yeah. This amplifies the fact that I just think it's all a marketing tactic. Is she genuinely happy in this relationship? Is she genuinely happy and moving on? Or is it just a marketing tactic to help boost her sales? Because more people are going to be analysing her behaviour, analysing what the fuck's going on and analysing why and when things happened. Here is the second one from 1 week ago.
Guys, my boyfriend is coming over to cook me dinner. I could get used to that. I've personally never experienced that in a relationship before, and oh my god, is it refreshing. Not only that, but my dogs were at boarding while I was away in Portugal, and he goes, oh, I'll pick them up for you. What? What do you mean you'll pick them up for me? I've never had someone so, just wanting to do things for me. That's so fucking cool. Anyways, I want to look so good for this man. No, I'm cringy, okay? I'm in love, I fear. I'm sorry if it's obnoxious, okay? Let me live my life. Alright, I'm gonna use the Giorgio Armani foundation. Never had a glow like this before, okay? So I'm just basking in it. I've been happy before, but not like this. Not like this, bitch. This shit is genuine. And it's just really nice being finally out of fight or flight mode for years. I bet you are sick of me talking about it, but it's just so new for me that I'm so over the moon about it. It says, Michaela, I don't want you to worry about a thing when you come home from Portugal. What do you want me to cook you? And I'm like, anything? Well, I said, I want crispy chicken, Caesar wraps, with sweet potato french fries. Crinkle cut, bitch. Crinkle cut pat is very important. I'm excited.
Okay, so that confirms that she didn't go with her partner, but it's a minor detail. We don't really, whatever.
It's gonna be a really wholesome night, cooking dinner together. I get to see my dogs. It's my kind of night. Because of how much I travel, I get to see him once a week, once every other week. And that's a genuine conversation I had to have with him. I'm like, I know you know the version of me from high school, but my life is completely fucking different now. I've seen how me traveling can take a toll on someone. So far, he has been extremely understanding and supportive. Personally, I don't want to be in a relationship where I have to compromise my dreams. I just don't. I'm not going to compromise my goals and my dreams for someone else. So if you want to be with me, you better understand that shit. Maybe some people will think that is selfish. And if it is, it is. Just my opinion that women should have their own identity in a relationship and not have to compromise. The men don't have to compromise usually, so why the fuck should we? Wait, I don't mean you never compromise. There are things this year that he would really like me to go to that he's told me about, and I'm like, I will not travel during those dates, no matter what. I don't care what I have to turn down to go to that wedding, to go to that graduation, I will turn it down. Family does come first at the end of the day for me. Okay, the additional glow that just magically appeared on my skin is the Polite Society spray. Also the question, will I get married again? Yes, I absolutely will get married again because I deserve that. I want to be married. I want a marriage, a long term. I want a family and shit. I can confidently say that will not be for many years. Many years. If this man I'm currently with wants that with me, you gotta earn that shit, and you gotta play the long game, bitch. I learned a lot from my first marriage, a lot of things that I will take into my second marriage, and a lot of mistakes I will not be making again. And that's okay, by the way. I know all the mistakes I made, and I'm embarrassed by them, but I will not do them again. I almost feel like I was meant to go through that experience to know exactly what I need.
At least she's admitting that these mistakes were her and not Cody this time, because I feel like she's just really slacking him off.
Need from a person. I don't know. Also, I'm setting with the Givenchy powder. I'm too young to be saying any of this shit anyways. Give me 5 years to be a little more wise. Married at 26, divorced at 28. I feel disgusting about it. It feels pathetic. Everyone has their own journey, but my take is that I got married way too fucking young. What happened to me doesn't happen to everybody, but it happens to a vast majority, so just be careful, okay? I care about you, and be careful. Maybe date longer than 7 months before you get engaged. Listen, everybody's journey is different, but that's the advice I would give. I see it, is time is not gonna hurt, okay? If you give the relationship time, it's either gonna help you realize you're really meant to be with that person, or it's gonna help you realize you're not, okay? So my answer is time. The rush? What's the rush? Marriage is very exciting. A wedding is so exciting, I know. I really have no room to talk though, don't take relationship advice from me. Anyways, this makeup, oh my god, so pretty. There's something about blue with a pop of pink, and one of my favorite makeup things to do is take the same blush and put that on the lip. It's been 2 weeks since I've seen him, and I know that's not a lot of time for some people, but I'm really excited to see him. So, guys, my boyfriend is coming over.
I mean, 2 weeks is a long time. It is a long time, especially when it's a new relationship and you're very excited and, everything's new and fresh and you're in that honeymoon stage. Probably shouldn't mention honeymoons and whatever in a video about Michaela, but here we are, okay? So yeah, I feel like at the moment she's laying off being so in your face about it, which is a good thing. But again, I can't help but feel, is it just part of this marketing tactic that she's found to be successful for her?
Get ready with me to introduce my boyfriend to my parents. I am literally shitting my pants. I am so nervous. Now, if I may provide a little context, yes, my parents have met him when we dated in high school, but that was 10 years ago.
I will say I love that she is with someone that she used to be in high school. I think that is just the perfect love story. But again, is it a love story or is it a marketing tactic? I don't know.
So this is literally like a full reintroduction, and you best fucking believe my parents are gonna have fucking questions. Parents are extremely protective of me, rightfully so. I have a crazy career, you never know what people's intentions are, and I've been through a lot in previous relationships, and they do not want me to get hurt, and they will fucking beat someone's ass if they hurt me again. Don't even get me started on my brother. I don't even want him to meet my brother. Anyways, I did the eyes. Let's beat this fucking face to filth. Okay, first of all, a minute for this skin. I prepped my skin with Chill It, which launched today. You can get Chill It today. It is literally the best freaking water gel moisturizer I've ever used. It is so cooling on the skin, but the results speak for themselves. Foundation, Giorgio Armani. It's insane how good this moisturizer makes my foundation look. Like, it is gorgeous.
Yes, it looks gorgeous, but I feel that would be the same result from any moisturiser. You're hydrating your skin and then applying makeup, of course it's going to look good.
On my skin. I'm loading my face up with bronzer. Call me a bronzer addict, I don't care. Yeah, I'm very nervous. And truthfully, if I break down why, I'm a little bit ashamed that I have to go through this whole process of introducing a guy to my parents again, trying to get their approval. Like, it's embarrassing. I was literally married. I can't go into it with that mindset. Also know that the main question they're probably going to want to know is, why did you break my daughter's hat in high school? And why do you suddenly want her now? You know what I'm saying? It's a valid question. That is so fucking valid. I know the answer, and they've asked me that question, and I'm like, you need to ask him that question. Like, he deserves to be the one to share the answer to that. And I asked him, I'm like, are you, like, nervous about this? And he's like, no. Like, he's not nervous at all. And I'm over here having an anxiety attack. I'm like, maybe he's just acting like he's not nervous, but how can you not be nervous? Just like this relationship came out of fucking nowhere for you guys, it did for my parents too. Like, they were watching this unfold at the same time you were. Ultimately, they want me to be happy though, so I think they're gonna love him. What I think is gonna truly win my parents over is my energy around him, and how it is completely different than what they're used to. Is so genuine and just different. I'm a different person around him. Pure happiness. Something they've never seen before. Again, a moment for the skin. It's because of Chill It. Okay, for blush, I think this is going to be so pretty. Road Freckle. Stunning.
That is a stunning shade. I actually feel like I really want to try that, and I've never been drawn to Rhode products.
And I know a lot of people are saying, Michaela, it's the beginning of the relationship. It's the beginning of the relationship. I hear you. I am telling you, though, the dynamic is different because this person has been in my life for 10 years. We dated 10 years ago. We stayed in each other's lives for 10 years. It is what it is. We've been together a while now at this point, and we're just going at the pace that I feel comfortable with. It's going to be a lot slower than my previous relationship. I promise. I'll not be getting immediately engaged and married, okay? I did that once. I'm not doing that again. I've also seen the comments that are like, Michaela, why couldn't you have just stayed single? I didn't plan this shit. Like, that's God's timing. I don't know. He came into my life heavily, and the connection was like so fucking intense. I couldn't handle it, and I just needed to try it. I needed to be with him. I don't know. I had every fucking intention of being single, like, for a long fucking time. I didn't think anyone would want to even come close to me. And here I am. Even I thought it was low-key insane at first, but I'm just not going to question it, okay? We're in too deep. I've never been in such a happy, genuine relationship in my entire fucking life. So I'm fucking thrilled that I gave it a chance. You know, there are people that say, Michaela, you share too much, you know? And it's like, you know... I know. I have always fucking been that way my whole life. Like, the shit I used to put on Snapchat, I've always been an oversharer. But, like, I'm not, like, that's not my personality. Like, I just share shit. Such an open book. Like, I don't give a fuck if the world knows my entire life and all my business. That's how I've always been. At the end of the day, the internet's not real. Like, I could shut my phone off and go about my life. Like, I would thrive on reality TV. Because I just don't give a fuck what is shared about me, you know? I'm who I am. You're either proud of it or you're not. I'm very proud of who I am. I'm a strong fucking bitch. I am a strong fucking bitch. I would also argue that I'm a boss bitch. I'm just that bitch. I'm unapologetic. Unapologetically me. You love me or you hate me, but you'll watch me regardless. Oh, don't sleep on Colourpop, flexitarian. Like, look at this highlighter. It's fucking insane. I've been using this shit since college, and it reigns supreme. Anyways, back to the task at hand. We are meeting at a restaurant. My favorite restaurant, if anything. And, you know, even when I met his parents after 10 years, they had questions for me. Like, they were very worried about him being in the public eye and, like, all these things. And I'm like, that's up to him. Like, it's up to him. If he wants to put his life out there, he can. If he doesn't have to. It's up to him. Honestly, really appreciated that they cared that much about, like, the repercussions of being with me. Because it ain't normal. They were very nervous about him being with me at first because of me being in the public eye and living a very public life. But now they love me, I think. I've won him over. This makeup is eating. Like, it is fucking eating. Anyways, I've definitely said way too much in this video. This is what happens when you don't have a byeeee team tell you what to say. I don't want that, though. I just want to be me. Like, let me say what I want to fucking say. A lot of me has changed in the last 6 years, as it should. You should change and evolve as a person over time. But there's a lot of things that haven't changed that I appreciate. Like my big fucking mouth. A comment the other day that I was obsessed with. It was like, it said, I fucking can't stand her, but I love her at the same time or something like that. And I was like, yes, that's me. You never know what I'm gonna say. You never know what I'm gonna do. Lightly insane. This lip combo, I actually love it. I like the cool tone with the eye. I want to see who's a real one and who's made it 7 minutes into this video. So if you have, comment your stat sign. I am a Gemini. Comment yours. Do I come off as a Gemini? I get told all the time that I am like a genuine Gemini. I know. Still love the hair. Not going back to black. Okay, this is the official glam. I absolutely love it. I will do an update on how this goes. Pray for me. I'm so nervous.
I think that's really cute. Really, really cute. I didn't expect to feel as happy watching that as I do. And you know what? I really understood about what she was saying about she's been married once. She's had to go through the process of introducing this man to her parents and all of that. They've seen her get engaged, seen her get married, and seen the divorce. And then not long after that, she's got into a new relationship. So from a parent point of view, I definitely see the concern. From Michaela's side, I definitely see why she'd be embarrassed about that. Because even for me, as a woman in my late 20s, I would feel embarrassment, shame maybe, and quite a lot of guilt. And that could be my borderline personality disorder, or it could just be the fact that I feel these things because it's normal. But I definitely agree with what she said there. It would be very scary. It'd be a scary thing to have to do, but also embarrassing. Mostly embarrassing. But then another thing she said in that video, I don't know if you caught it, but she said something along the lines of the dynamic is different because we were together 10 years ago, stayed in each other's lives throughout that 10 years, and now we're together again. What does she mean by they've stayed in each other's lives for the last 10 years? Because if that is the case, that means that they've been involved in whatever way, in communication, whatever, whilst you were married to Cody. And you know what? If they were involved in more than just friends, then I can see why her and Cody didn't work out. Imagine your partner being involved in any kind of way with their ex. Unless they've got a child together, there is no reason for that to happen. In my opinion, I feel like it's betrayal. I feel like it's really sly. And what are your intentions? All I'd think all the time is, what are your intentions? Why are you friends with them still? Because realistically, what have you got in common with your ex? Other than the fact that you used to be together? It's just a little bit suspicious, if you ask me. Not that anyone did. She also said that her new partner's parents had many concerns, or a few concerns, whatever, about the fact that their son, Michaela's new boyfriend, could have more of his life shared on the internet than he's comfortable with. Which brings me on to the next post of Michaela's. Because please, what is this? What is this? In case you can't read it, I'm sure you can. It says, "But anyone who knows me knows." And then you scroll across to this. Usually, there'd be nothing wrong with that. You say what you want to say. It's your TikTok page, it's your account, it's your YouTube, it's your Instagram, whatever you want to do, honey. But when the parents of your new partner have already made it clear that they're not comfortable, or they're concerned about the fact that more of their son's life could be shared on the internet than he would be comfortable with, I think you need to reel it in a bit. Because now the whole world knows about you know, parts of your sex life, and this man who probably don't even want to show his face on the internet. I just don't understand. Would you, I mean, what? Is that appropriate? You've literally just got into this relationship. I don't feel like that is A, appropriate to be sharing so early on. B, appropriate to be sharing on the internet at all. Keep it in the group chat. The world doesn't need to see that, Michaela. Oh dear me. That was 4 days ago anyway, and as always it's an undisclosed ad because she's tagging Lemmy. Thank you, Lemmy and Sydney Slays, who is her friend, for the encouragement, is the caption. Okay. Encouragement for what? For what? Encouragement for what? Girl, please. Maybe not post things like that on the internet, okay? I mean, each to their own. I way overshare. I overshare so much. But I would not be giving details about my sex life to that extent. It's nobody's business. It's a little gross as well. Michaela, please, we don't want to know. We don't want to have that image in his mind, and we don't want to be thinking about it. Thank you very much. Just a PSA. I just feel... I don't know, maybe I'm just getting older, I don't know, but I feel like my views on Michaela are starting to change a little bit. I feel like I'm accepting that she's not honest, she's not truthful, but I feel like at the same time she's accepting that she's doing too much all the time and kind of trying to reel it in, and we can only respect her for that. We can't tear her down for that. I just hope she really does see the error of her ways when it comes to marketing, you know, undisclosed ads, all of that, because it's just misleading, and we don't need any more misleading people in the world, you know? So yeah, sorry if it was a bit of a boring video today, but I just thought I'll just, you know, I wanted to have a little bit of a talk about her most recent videos and just share my thoughts on where we are right now with it. But yeah, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe if this channel is your vibe. Love you. Bye.